So I was 20, we met on these Sunday night meetings in college, and Nix looked as radiant in sweatpants as she does today. But much more compellingly, though, is she was this fully formed person, this luminous spirit, right? This just absolutely splendid soul. And that was just incredible to me. Here I was a 20-year-old, still trying to figure out who I was, and she was just this sun. And being the dope that I would sometimes fear that I'd actually lose myself in that, right? I was worried that, she would actually have too much of an influence on me. And it only took some time later to realize that I had it all backwards. That growing to Nix, growing with Nix, was making me the best person I could possibly be.
You all know Peter and Nix's story, the one they playfully wrote on their wedding website. The unexpected love of a graduating senior and a cheeky sophomore. The long distance, 4 years, non-consecutively in rival business schools. It's a fun story, and one that's brought us here today. But what you might not have seen is the hard work and perseverance that's gone on behind the scenes. The commitment behind that story, the late night conversations, the frustration and confusion met by love and resilience.
To the unfiltered and unrestrained Nix, to the girl who's quick to laugh, quick to help, and quick to love, who is as comfortable counseling a friend through hardship as she is in reveling in their triumphs, who doesn't freeze in a crisis, who stops to sniff roses because life's too short not to. You are my person, my partner, my love. I promise that I will always grow towards you and learn from you, and that I will always be there to rebuild. I promise that even when our differences are startling, that I know to be true that you make me happier than I ever realized I could be. I promise to make you feel loved, valued, and cared for.
To the rock and the light of my life, Peter. To the boy who's quick to listen, quick to empathize, quick to cheekiness. Who cares deeply about the world he's never seen, the people he's never met, as he does about the world under his feet and the people he sees daily. Who helps others find their strength and their confidence in impactful and lasting ways. Whose capacity for love is immeasurable, whose ocean floor is uniquely deep. You are my person, my partner, my love. I promise that I will always grow towards you and learn from you, and that I will always be there to rebuild. I promise that even when our differences are startling, that I know to be true that you make me happier than I ever realized I could be. I promise to make you feel loved, valued, and cared for.
So one of the longest running studies on longevity, which coincidentally is by Harvard, it's been running for over 80 years, and their standout conclusion is longevity, it's all about your relationships. Standout, over 80 years. It's about the quality of your relationships. That's what it is. It's not what you eat, it's not what you drink, it's not how much you run, it's about the quality of your relationships. So Peter and Nix, we are so very happy to welcome you to our family, and we wish you both, and we're going to drink now, we wish you both love, laughter, and longevity. There we go. Bride and groom. The bride and groom. There we go.
So when I proposed on one knee, the first thing she said, after saying yes, was, "What happens now? I've never done this before." Which, adorable, absolutely. Also true, though. Normally, that prospect of marriage, kids, raising a family, moving, all of that would terrify me and would send me into a spiral. But I'm here today, happy, calm, and solid. And that's because of Nix. She has turned my greatest weaknesses into a strength. And it's this partnership. And that's why, because of her, I'm not worried about any of that. I'm looking forward to life, to the ups, the downs, the loves, the losses, all of that. It's because I get to spend it with her. So with Nix, I've learned to keep the space in our togetherness. From Nix, I have found the beauty from Verve's poem, and I've changed my life. In Nix, I have found my person.